I'm newly single and I turned 34 this summer. And when am I supposed to be having kids? Because I don't want a teen pregnancy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm absolutely still a child bride. Like, what do you... Like, I still call my mom all the time. Like, which side of the letter does the postage go on? Do you know what I mean? I've raised my dog. I've had him for 10 years. He's doing great. He's going to college next semester. But getting pregnant now, I'm 33. I think once I turn 40, I'll be 30. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. Mom, you're getting too old now. You better be having those kids already, or we're gonna have a bunch of frozen eggs on the way. But gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. How do you like your eggs? Not frozen, I bet. But anyway, we have this woman here, guys. The biological clock is ticking, tick tock, and she is starting to panic. So we'll go through that. We'll go through a bunch of TikToks that will probably question why you're watching this channel. But hey, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, guys. And now let's get started.
I'm saying teen pregnancy currently, 40 will be like, I'll be 30. And I'll be like, I'm ready. But isn't that just silly how biology hasn't caught up in that way? Because what are we doing? Because here's the thing, I'm an only child, so I really think I would like one, because I think I'll be old one day and be like, oh, I regret not doing that. But being teen pregnancy just like wasn't in my future.
Well, 40 is the new 30, guys. You heard it here first. Now, it's a problem a lot of women are facing. It's not due to a lack of options. Let me tell you that much, guys. It's not because they cannot have a family. In fact, multiple studies show how men are the ones who want more to have a family. But these modern women, guys, they want to have the cake and eat it too. And biology has something to say about that. But now, guys, let's move on to this woman that is very furious. Her and her 46 tattoos. So let's see why.
Nothing turns me off of a man quicker than him starting a conversation with me by saying something sexual. Like, right off the bat, it's just like a sexual comment or like a sexual innuendo. Like, I'll match with a guy on Raya or on Hinge or something, and like, first thing they say to me is like, I want to fucking motorboat you. I'm like, what are you saying? That's so fucking weird. How about asking how my day was? Have you ever considered, like, I don't know, asking my favorite color? So weird. Like, imagine if you went up to a girl in the bar, you look at her, you're like, you're beautiful. Can I put my face in between your boobs? Like,
now that's what I do, honestly. It's worked well so far. But why don't you ask me about my favorite color? Just, I feel like I'm back in kindergarten. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? Get out of here. Guys, if you do that, they're gonna tell you, sorry, I'm not looking for a pen pal. Sorry, not looking for friends. The guys who succeed are the attractive ones. They can start by asking about your favorite color, or they can start by saying how they'd like to bury their face in your milkers. It's gonna work regardless, right? Yet if you're a good guy and you come off the quote-unquote creepy, overly S3-actual, they're gonna call you a creep, right? If you're not attractive. The thing is, if you ask about their favorite color, they're gonna dismiss you regardless, right? Guys, I can guarantee you there are 36 men piled up in this woman's DMs asking about her favorite color and how her day went, alright? There are 36 of them. I mean, Indians are professional at this. They are professional at simping online to beautiful women, right? And saying, oh, let me be your white knight, let me buy your house. Indians are professionals, and I've checked with them, and it's not going great. It just doesn't work to be kind to women.
It's just weird. Why the fuck?
Also, guys, she has a tattoo, I'm just noticing here, next to her neck. 333. She also has, like, 7 rings, you know. So each finger has its own ring. Not a marital one, though. That one she doesn't have. But what is 333, guys? What's that? Half the number of the beast? This woman is the other half, or what is happening?
Would you start a conversation like that? It's so weird. And the thing is also, is like, my Hinge, my Raya, my Instagram, like, they're not that sexual. Like, there's not like very many like super like sexy photos. Like, they're just,
yeah, not many, guys, just a bit.
Pictures of me. The sexiest it gets is like a picture of me like in a bikini. And I'm like, is that really the only thing you can think of to start a conversation? Like, get more creative. It's so weird. Like, it's so gross and...
What is gross is her tattoos. What do we have here today, guys? We have a scorpion. If that is something to do with your zodiac sign, I'm gonna lose my crap. Have a plant in a circle over here. This right here, if you didn't see before, is like a skull of a bull or something like this. You know, like the wild western skull. I don't think it's a bull. I think it's this other animal. What was it called? Anyway, guys, some rodeo shit. You know what I'm talking about? Some wild west things. Then she has more plants over here. Just some leaves, guys. Let me get some leaves on my arm. She has another plant here. This one looks like a botanic garden. It's so unoriginal. Talking about unoriginal, this is unoriginal. You look like a school desk with all the scribbles on you. So unattractive. But now, guys. By the way, this is the face they give me, guys, when I pull out the wiener. Nah, I'm kidding, guys. Just not enough wiener jokes lately. But now, let's move on to something a bit more serious. 90-10 dating app rule. Part 2. Now, we're not going to watch the first one. This is part 2.
Just a wee thought about that video that I just posted, which is about the 90-10 rule on apps, is that obviously this 90-10 rule is so glaringly obvious to men, right? Because the majority of men who are using apps are fully aware of the fact that they're not getting any matches or any dates. I think, like, the average guy now has to...
Editor, what is this? Can we see this woman's eyes? Please. I know that most people aren't watching, but why are we looking at her neck? Thank you there.
Swipe something like 2,000 times just to get a coffee, which is wild and just...
There you have it. 2,000 swipes to get a date. Now, I don't know if this is factual. I don't study the studies each day. I'll trust her on that. I mean, it accords to what we can... see anecdotally, so yeah, I'm guessing 2,000 swipes for a match seems reasonable for a date, right? And then women are whining, why don't men read our bios? Guys, if I had to read 2,000 bios to go on a coffee date, which I'm not gonna get shit afterwards, if I might just read the Bible at that point. You know, why don't you read the Bible instead of reading dating bios? And it's so funny when women write these long-ass bios. Oh, I like this and I like that. Entertain me. Food is the key to my heart. And I'm a funny, silly little person. Dude, nobody's reading that. Ain't nobody got time for that. They may as well write, I'm a trans man. And 9 out of 10 men won't notice because they don't read it.
So demoralizing. And of course, women can't see this 90-10 thing because women are getting matches and they are getting dates, but they are just so not aware of the fact that they really are dating this tiny concentrated pool of men. And of course, it's going to lead to more negative experiences. Like, these apps, man, they're just like, they're so fucked up, and they really do. They have to go. They have to go.
I absolutely agree with this beautiful lady right here. They have to go. F off with the apps. So how many likes this video has, guys? 763,000? No, just 763, because of course it's an issue that deals with men, and women, they like to be blind. They hate this content. I don't care, right? Now, if it was a woman bashing on men, yes, the likes will be near a million. But because it's a TikTok raising valid concerns about men in dating, nobody cares, right? Nobody gives a crap. In fact, it has 500 comments, so nearly the same amount of likes. Probably the likes are just by men, and the comments are women whining about why this woman cares about men in the first place. So guys, let's move on to our last TikTok, and I had a question for you, alright? Let's see the TikTok.
How old do I look? Oftentimes, the guys that approach me and like hit on me are quite a bit older than me.
So she looks somewhere in between 16 and 52. I don't know. How old is she, guys?
Most of the time, it's just like a couple years, nothing crazy. But the other day at the gym, this guy that was like 45, probably, approached me. He was like talking to me and being super flirty, but it kind of...
So it's just, this video is so weird, guys. So she looks very young. her body is like of a 16-year-old, but then her face is like a 40-year-old, right? And her eyelashes, I don't know if you saw the eyelashes. They are like the eyelashes that a 60-year-old professional prostitute will wear. They're so big and so long for no reason. But then again, she speaks like a kid. Did you pick up on that? Like the intonation of her words. I went to the gym and I saw this guy. That's how she speaks, like a child. Let's play it again.
But it kind of felt like he thought I was his age with the things he was saying to me and the questions he was asking. Little side note that made the whole thing extra weird was he...
Did you pick up on that? Little side note, she makes like the exact same poses that little kids make because they are thinking about the words. It was so weird because he said this, you know? I don't know if you get it.
He used to live in my neighborhood, and he was friends with my dad when I was like 8, 9, 10. He didn't recognize me, but I recognized him. That's why I at first thought he was approaching me, you know, catching up or something. I'm so curious, so please let me know.
Well, what do you think about her age, guys? I have no idea. But now, let's move on to article story. We have such a good one, guys, and I have the article for the next episode lined up as well. They're both so good, so stick up to the for the next one. And hey, you can like and subscribe and comment and ring the bell if you want to get notified, because I'm getting comments from subscribers that they don't see my videos. So yeah, please hit the bell. In fact, if you set an alarm on your phone to remind you to check my channel, okay, no, forget about that. Now let's read. Can't get any girls anymore. No bitches? Hey guys, I'm a 28-year-old man. I'm 190 centimeters and 6 feet tall. I'm brown-haired and hazel-eyed. Recently, I have found that all my moves, my conversations with women at bars, people I'm interested in, it just all leads to nothing. I used to talk to a girl for 5 seconds and know she wanted me. Now it's like I have to act like I'm a millionaire or have some business product that makes me cooler. Like suddenly it's not about me, it's about what I do for work, and it's really hard. It's hard to date because I have no friends. It's hard to find anyone at all, just looking for advice. Well, there you go. 190 centimeters or 6 feet tall. Doesn't even cut anymore, guys. I think that the bar of delusion was raised, because I'm hearing often from men who are 6 feet tall that they're getting no shit at all. So I think that women got used to 6 feet tall and now it's no longer enough. Sorry if you're 6 feet tall. You used to be cool, man. Let's read some of the comments, guys. I read the first one and I went to vomit. I'm guessing you come off as very immature for your age. This, says this moron, even just from this short introduction, it seemed to lack authenticity and genuine engagement. Are you a fucking retard, my dude? But that's the whole point of the story, that this man cannot be authentic because nobody gives a crap about his personality, and that people only care about his height and how much money he makes and what he works in. Oh, it's lacking authenticity. That's the problem, you moron. The use of like every other word, I noticed that as well, is also quite annoying. Okay, I'm gonna give you that, right? I'm gonna give you that. I know I'm being a bit critical, but you can oftentimes find parallels of how one talks to how they present themselves. I think the poster could benefit by putting a bit more effort into how they engage with people, and I think they will immediately see a difference in how they are perceived. Just my 2 cents. Your 2 cents are worth a dog's asshole. Oh, just you know, put in a bit more effort into how you engage with people. Guys, this has to be a woman, right? You're so naive, so out of reality. If you think that how you engage with people is gonna change how much dates you get, you're a moron. And he says, I think you will immediately see a difference, right? Immediately. It's a life hack, guys. It's a shortcut to getting all the bitches, wouldn't you see? Engaging more with people. This has to be a woman. You're just so naive to what the situation is. Let's read a bit more. Official mayonnaise with like some cake here says, you're talking about the way that women start to see you differently as you age. It's not a bad thing, but it is pretty jarring when it happens. I looked young for my age, so for me it didn't happen until about 35. So this is a man. You have to realize that you're a man now, and your value to society is measured much differently. Instead of being a hot young guy or whoever or however the world used to see you, they are now measuring you by the metrics that we measure adults. No, that we measure men, not adults. Men are measured based on how much they can provide. The women are not measured at all. Or maybe they are measured in, are you an extreme big pain in the back or not? But men love women unconditionally. It's not the other way around. How good of a leader you are, how successful you are, how connected to a community you are, how good of a parent you are, etc. You'll certainly still find women see you as attractive, and you may even find a few women who don't measure you by those new metrics. Highly unlikely. But that won't be the norm. Yeah, I very much agree with this comment. Let's read one more, guys. Why not? Why not, guys? Let's read one more. As you get older, here's what changes. Dating pool shrinks, and more singles are now comfortable being single forever. Wouldn't say so. I wouldn't personally say so. People don't easily trust you. You're a creep unless proven otherwise. Yeah, I mean, after women are run through, they sort of increase their awareness a bit. Just a bit, not by much. They still fall for chat. They always will. You're expected to have things figured out. Oh, really? Because I thought that women on average take 40 years of their life to start to figure things out. You know, I'm 40 years old. Maybe I should start thinking about a family and some kids. People are less forgiving of your mistakes. Your silly or naive quirks are now red flags. Well, gentlemen, what do you think about this story? I just found it funny how, geez, being attractive doesn't cut it anymore, right? But guys, we'll leave the video right here. Bit of a short one, but I have to compensate my massive winner. So we'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.